Time is 6:31 and it's time for Ask Andrew.
Andrew taking all of your questions, weather-related only, and answering them with his excellent expertise. Andrew, what are viewers asking you about today?
Yeah, we're kind of catching up on some of the questions we had a few weeks ago when we had that wildfire smoke very thick across the region. And that led to this, and it's a great question that needs some clarification. Is rain falling through wildfire smoke toxic? And the question came from Kaylee in Davenport. So let's examine first what type of rain is toxic when you're dealing with any kind of smoke, and that's acid rain. The thing to remember with acid rain, though, is this becomes an issue when it's falling through smoke that's being burned or created by fossil fuels. So we're talking about oil, gasoline, things that have broken down over hundreds of thousands of years. That's where fossil fuels come from. That creates what we call sulfur dioxide, and that's what leads to acid rain, very dangerous. What we saw with the wildfire smoke didn't really contain enough sulfur to really be hazardous to our health. What was more hazardous was the fact that you were breathing in the smoke particles. There's been a lot of posts on social media that are saying, you know, the rain that was falling through the wildfire smoke, it was hazardous to our health. You shouldn't be in it. Your pets shouldn't be in it. You should wipe off their paws, things like that. Not really correct, because what you're doing with a wildfire is most oftentimes you're burning things that are still living. When to get a fossil fuel, remember, these are things that died hundreds of thousands of years ago and they're in decay, creating that sulfur dioxide. We don't have that with wildfire smoke. The only exception is if you have a lot of homes or buildings that are on fire. That's when the amount of sulfur dioxide would increase, hence a more hazardous rainfall. It's a really cool read, and I encourage you to check it out at WQAD.com. I'll have it up there before the 11 o'clock newscast this morning. And when we come back, when we're going to see the chance for some strong to severe storms again this week. We'll track it next.